How we doing out there, YouTubers? CyberNextShark here with another new movie review for you. So let's get right into this review and see what it's about. So the other day, I had the chance of watching a great musical comedy film called Mamma Mia. Now, Mamma Mia the movie is based on a 1999/2001 Broadway musical of the same name. Now, this has an awesome ensemble cast. Just a great all-around, great musical. If you're a big musical fan, you will love this film. If you love singing and dancing and funniness, you'll love this film. It's just really awesome. So, like I said, this is based on a Broadway musical, which is based off of the music group ABBA. Now, ABBA's big hits throughout the 70s and the early 80s were huge success for them, and those songs made the basis for the musical that ended up making it into this film. Now, next year we have the pleasure of them making a sequel to this great film called Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. And it's going to be awesome, I bet, because this one was amazing. I absolutely love this film. Just everything about it. The music, the timing, the editing, everything about this film is just really awesome. It's just a great, fun musical. Now, I love all kinds of movies of all types of genres, all types of, shapes and forms. And this is probably one of my favorite musicals besides Sound of Music. And this movie just is awesome. Like I said, it's got a great ensemble cast. Now, this film is directed by Phyllida Lloyd. Now, Phyllida Lloyd has only one other directing film to her name, and that is also a Meryl Streep film called The Iron Lady. And that was a really good movie, too. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Meryl Streep's performance is amazing in it. It's about Margaret Thatcher, and just a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Worth a watch, especially if you like Mamma Mia. But this awesome film, like I said, is a giant musical that's just fun and all around amazing. There's a lot of great dance scenes throughout the film, lots of great music, lots of great ABBA songs, and just all around fun by everyone involved. Now, this awesome movie is led by the awesome and Academy Award-winning actress, Miss Meryl Streep. Now, Miss Meryl Streep has been in several awesome films over the years. A few of them I feel are some of her best films, is such films with Dustin Hoffman as Kramer vs. Kramer, which is a 1970s film that was really well done. She also was in a great mid-90s film with Kevin Bacon called The River Wild, which I thought was a really great movie. And Kevin Bacon plays a really good bad guy in it. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that one out. That's a really good movie. The River Wild, really awesome. But Meryl Streep pretty much plays the main character in the film, besides Amanda Seyfried. And she is the mother of the bride of the film. And her performance is just amazing. Her musical talent, her voice, everything about it is just pitch perfect. I mean, she is an Academy Award nominated and Academy Award winning actress. And I don't think there's anything I've seen her in that she did not do well in. I absolutely think Meryl Streep is probably one of the best actresses of all time. She's an amazing actress, amazing person too as well. And she did a phenomenal job in this movie. Also in this film, we have the gorgeous and beautiful Amanda Seyfried. Now, Amanda Seyfried you might recognize from such films as Alpha Dog, which came out in 2006, which was a really good, based on true story film. We also have her in a great 2004 comedy teen film, Mean Girls, as well. And she was super funny in that. That was probably the very first film I ever saw her in. And I just remember thinking, she is like such a good dumb blonde in it, but just so stinking funny. I knew she was going to go on to do some decent movies, and she ended up doing that. She really did. She made a lot of great movies over the last 10 years, and she's just a decent actress. She's not too bad. She's really not as dumb as she acted as in Mean Girls, so it was nice to see her in something where she's normal versus being a dumb blonde. And I loved it. She was really good in this. She plays Meryl Streep's daughter in the film, and her character is in search of something. And just her singing ability throughout the film too was just amazing. I was really surprised at how beautiful and great of a singing voice she had. And her acting in it was really well done too. I really enjoyed a lot of the aspects and the pictures she was in the film. And just like the beauty of the island that they're on in the film, like she looked like she, lived there. She looked like she should have been there, is how well casted the film was too. We also have in the film an awesome actor, Mr. Pierce Brosnan. Now, Pierce Brosnan is very famous. I mean, he's been around in tons of movies. He's most notably known probably as the 1990s James Bond and the very first James Bond in the 90s, GoldenEye. Now, he also was in a lot of other great films too, such as The Lawnmower Man, which was a really good horror film that was really well directed and just fun to watch. But also he's known for comedy as well, in which he was awesome in the great 1993 film, Mrs. Doubtfire. Now, that was a great film, too, with the late, great Robin Williams. Oh my gosh, probably one of my all-time favorite movies of all time. Love that movie. I watched it so much as a kid. I watch it so much even now because it's just such an awesome movie, such a great cast. But Pierce Brosnan kicked butt in that film. And his character in this film was really great, too. I remember reading some articles when the movie was first coming out, and Pierce Brosnan said, I don't know how to sing, so he actually went and got, singing lessons so that he could sing for the movie, because he took the film without knowing or having any singing ability or even singing, use before he made this film. So, even though he didn't know how to sing, his singing voice was really amazing this film. I think a couple of the scenes in the film where he's it's him alone singing, you're just kind of like, wow, I can't believe that's Pierce Brosnan. He's singing so awesome, And just his character in the film is real fun, too. He's kind of like the man take charge type of person in the film. And there's a great scene between him and Meryl Streep where they're exchanging words and trying to, get some simile of what's going on. And his acting and then Meryl Streep's reactions to what he's saying is just so pure and so awesome in the film. It just really made the story even better. He was a great addition to the film. We also have in the film the great Stellan Skarsgård. Now, Stellan Skarsgård you might know from such films as Thor, where he plays the doctor in it that is working with Natalie Portman's character. You also might know him as Bootstrap Bill from the second Pirates of the Caribbean film, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Now, he was awesome in that film. The CGI and the makeup work on him in that was just so amazing. But he was a great addition to the film, too. He wasn't in it as much as the other two actors in the film, but he definitely had a nice little role in the film, playing one of the supposed dads. And his character, was just really well-rounded. He was kind of like a rock star type of guy and the free-spirited of the group. And his whole ideas in the whole scheme of what's going on was just really awesome, too. And he brought a great performance to it. His singing voice was really decent, too. I was really surprised. We also have in the film a great, amazing actor, Mr. Colin Firth. Oh, my goodness. Colin Firth rocks butt. I absolutely love this man, especially because he was so awesome in Kingsman. That character in that, Harry, was so freaking amazing, and I'm so glad they're bringing him back for the sequel that comes out next month. It is going to be such an awesome film, I can tell, but Kingsman 1 is amazing. Colin Firth just kicks butt. He's an amazing actor. Everything I've seen him in, I think he's really good. We also know him from such great trilogy series as the Bridget Jones series, which he was really good in too, playing that main love interest of Renee Zellweger, and he's just really awesome in this film too. His character has an interesting story as well in the film, and his singing voice is really amazing too. And just, I love, there's several scenes with him where he's kind of talking with Amanda Seyfried, and you can see how good of an actor he is, because you could feel that he really was trying to search for, is she my daughter, or is they worked so well together and such a great chemistry. And he was a great addition to the film as well. We have a couple other awesome actresses in this film too, such as being Christina Baranski is in this, and she was really awesome too. Her singing voice wasn't too bad. And Christina Baranski you might recognize from such films as the awesome 1996 film The Birdcage with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. She was awesome in that. She basically plays the woman that gives birth to Robin Williams and Nathan Lane's son in the film. And then we also have her in another great film that she was just hilarious in, playing this certain character, was Addams Family Values. And she plays this camp counselor, and she's like super giddy and happy, and we don't like that talk now. Let's be all happy, smiles. You know, she was absolutely hilarious in that film. And she brought great comedy elements to this film and just was a great addition as well. And her character is kind of like the best friend of Meryl Streep in the film. And her and Julie Walters kind of work together and make things fun and funny, and they just work so well together. They were really good. So that brings me to the other actress that also was in this, and that is Miss Julie Walters. Now, Miss Julie Walters, we all know as Mrs. Weasley from the Harry Potter series. Now, her as Miss Weasley was badass. I don't care what anybody says, she was badass. Especially in the last film where she kills Bellatrix Lestrange. That was badass. I mean, that was just awesome. I remember reading it in the book and just be like, oh, that's going to be awesome on film. And then when they have Julie Walters, you know, do that scene in the film, I was like, ha, Mrs. Weasley rocks. Oh, yeah. But Julie Walters was a great addition to this. She has a great singing voice. She was absolutely hilarious in the film, along with, like I said, Christina Baranski. And she just played a really good best friend role as well. And, like I said, brought great comedy elements to the film. Especially towards the end of the movie where she's trying to get together with Stellan Skarsgård. And you're just like, you're laughing the whole time watching them because they're like singing and then chasing each other. So funny. So stinking funny. But anyways, this movie, if you have not seen it or you know anything about it, the premise of the film is Amanda Seyfried is getting married, and she wants her father to be at her wedding. But her mother, played by Meryl Streep, hasn't told her who her actual father is because she doesn't remember who it was because she slept with 3 different guys around the same time frame that she got pregnant with Amanda Seyfried. So basically, Amanda Seyfried sends letters to the 3 men that she knows are the supposed could-be fathers, has them come to the island that they're on, and to try to find out which one is her father so that she can be walked down the aisle by her actual father. And that's pretty much what the premise of the film is, along with a lot of great musics, lots of great singing and dancing, and lots of great things like that. It's just an all-around awesome musical. I can't express how much this movie, how good it is. I'm really impressed by it. I absolutely love the film. I'm looking forward to watching it again. Sometime I'm going to have to watch it with the sing-along version that they have. You know, Bouncy Ball, you know, Mamma Mia, you know, it's fun stuff like that. But yeah, this is definitely an awesome film. If you have not seen it, definitely check out People. Worth a watch, especially if you love musicals. Excellent film. So that's it for this review, guys. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. You know, let your friends know about me. Let them know. Awesome videos to watch. And as always, keep your eyes out for any old or newer videos you might not have seen them on yet. And as always, please comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see reviewed. Or if you have any ideas for anything of a new type of video. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one, folks.